In this eye-opening video, we delve deep into the shocking truth about the Houthi rebels and their support of the Houthi Missile Attack Syndicate. Hamas is a powerful militant group backed by the rebels, posing a serious threat to regional stability. We uncover their destructive tactics, explore the consequences of their actions, and shed light on the global implications of their support. Brace yourself for a revelation that will make you question the future of peace within the Middle East. Welcome to the real truth about Houthi rebels' terrifying support of Hamas. In this expose, we peel back the layers of deception surrounding the Houthi rebels and their dangerous association with the Houthi Missile Attack Syndicate. Brace yourself for the shocking truth about the ongoing threats, destruction, and global implications caused by their support. Understanding the Houthi rebels. To uncover the real truth, we must first understand the Houthi rebels. Originating in Yemen, they describe themselves as a political and religious movement. However, their actions paint a different picture altogether. Let's dive deeper into their motives and strategies. The rise of Hamas. One of the most alarming aspects of the Houthi rebels is their support of the Houthi Missile Attack Syndicate, often referred to as Hamas. This powerful militant group utilizes advanced weaponry and tactics, which they employ to carry out devastating attacks in the region. But what exactly is the extent of their support, and what are the implications? Consequences unveiled. The consequences of the Houthi rebels' support of Hamas are catastrophic. Innocent lives are lost, infrastructure is destroyed, and entire communities are uprooted. But what drives the Houthi rebels to support such destruction? Is it a quest for power? Or perhaps something more sinister? Global implications. The support of Hamas by the Houthi rebels is not limited to the local conflicts in Yemen. Its ripple effect is felt globally, shaking the foundations of international peace and stability. The implications stretch beyond the Middle East and have far-reaching consequences on the global stage. So what are these implications? And how does the world respond to this alarming situation? Origins of the Houthi movement. Zaidi Shia revivalism. The Houthi movement originated from the Zaidi Shia revivalist movement that emerged in the 1990s in Yemen. The Zaidi Shia community, which is concentrated in the northern part of the country, had been marginalized and oppressed for decades by the central government. The community sought to revive its religious and cultural identity, which had been suppressed by the government's policy of promoting Sunni Islam and Arab nationalism. Hussein Badruddin al-Houthi's leadership. Hussein Badruddin al-Houthi was a Zaidi Shia cleric who became the leader of the Houthi movement in the early 2000s. He was a charismatic figure who attracted a large following among the Zaidi Shia community, which saw him as a champion of their cause. Al-Houthi was critical of the Yemeni government's policies and accused it of discriminating against the Zaidi Shia community. Under al-Houthi's leadership, the Houthi movement became more militant and began to clash with the Yemeni government. The government accused the Houthis of seeking to overthrow it and of receiving support from Iran, which the Houthis denied. The conflict between the Houthis and the government escalated, leading to a series of wars and a humanitarian crisis in Yemen. Overall, the origins of the Houthi movement can be traced to the Zaidi Shia revivalist movement that emerged in Yemen in the 1990s. The movement was led by the charismatic figure of Hussein Badruddin al-Houthi, who attracted a large following among the Zaidi Shia community. The conflict between the Houthis and the Yemeni government has had a devastating impact on Yemen and its people. Terrifying support for Hamas. The Houthi rebels have been known to receive support from foreign entities, which has allowed them to continue their fight against the Yemeni government and its allies. This support has been particularly alarming in the case of their backing from the Hezbollah Military Assistance Service, Hamas. Alleged foreign backing. The Houthi rebels have been accused of receiving support from Iran, which has been a major source of concern for the international community. However, it is not just Iran that has been accused of supporting the rebels. Hamas, which is a branch of the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah, has also been accused of providing support to the Houthi rebels, weapons and tactical aid. Hamas is believed to have provided the Houthi rebels with weapons and tactical aid, which has allowed them to continue their fight against the Yemeni government and its allies. The exact nature and extent of this support is not clear, but it is believed to have played a significant role in the ongoing conflict. Hamas is known for its extensive experience in guerrilla warfare and has been involved in conflicts in Lebanon, Syria, and Iraq. Its involvement in the Yemen conflict is a cause for concern as it could potentially escalate the conflict and lead to further destabilization in the region. Overall, the support that Hamas provided to the Houthi rebels is a cause for concern and highlights the need for international action to address the ongoing conflict in Yemen. Impact on Yemen's civil war. The support of Houthi rebels for Hamas has had a significant impact on Yemen's civil war. The conflict, which began in 2015, has already caused immense suffering for the Yemeni people, with thousands killed and millions displaced. The involvement of Houthi rebels in supporting Hamas has only served to exacerbate the situation. Humanitarian crisis escalation. The ongoing civil war in Yemen has caused a humanitarian crisis of catastrophic proportions, with millions of people in need of aid and protection. The support of Hamas Houthi rebels has only made the situation worse, as it has led to increased violence and displacement. The Houthi rebels have been accused of using Hamas to launch attacks on civilian targets, including hospitals and schools, which has resulted in an escalation of the humanitarian crisis. Regional instability and responses. The support of Hamas by Houthi rebels has also caused regional instability, with neighboring countries such as Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates becoming increasingly involved in the conflict. The international community has responded by imposing sanctions on Houthi leaders and calling for an end to the conflict. However, these efforts have yet to bring about a resolution to the conflict. In conclusion, the support of Hamas by Houthi rebels has had a devastating impact on Yemen's civil war, exacerbating the humanitarian crisis and causing regional instability. The international community must continue to work towards a peaceful resolution to the conflict to bring an end to the suffering of the Yemeni people. The truth about Houthi rebels' terrifying support of Hamas has been exposed. The ongoing conflict fueled by their association poses a threat not only to regional stability, but also to the entire world. As we grapple with the implications and search for solutions, it becomes imperative to shed light on this grave issue. Stay tuned for more in-depth analyses and uncovering the real truth behind significant global events.